Did you catch those pictures? Well, if not, let me explain something to you. You see, while you was on your way up here preparing for our match at Hellbound, Top Chef had something else in mind. Top Chef thought, why take the fight to the streets when I can own the streets? When I can own you? You see, that's your problem as an enforcer. You don't think out the box. You're so one-track minded. You always think, let's take the fights to the streets. I told you was messing with the corporate world right here. Top Chef, he messes with people emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, every which corner you could think of. And that's not you. You see, time and time after again, the man has set you up for you just to get knocked all the way down. For you to not come out on top as the enforcer. Now, how does that look? That looks pretty bad if you ask me. And I'm not going to sit around here and take it. See, with my skills, my suave, I could put the Gentleman's Club 10 folds ahead of you. You see, we don't have time to sit around here and listen to excuses on why you didn't get the job done. And it's time they take that paycheck they paying you and just slide it over here to me. Because let's face it, Chris, like Chuck Norris, your name is a little misleading. Your name presents the fact that you're a badass. When in reality, you're just dressing up for Halloween. And it's time to cut the crap. See, Top Chef, he demands respect. He demands that everybody fear him when he walks through the door. I don't get that from you. All I get from you is, I'm a pushover. I can't handle the Gentleman's Club dirty work, so I need a little help. Well, help is on the way. But don't worry. Just ask my line cooks. Working for me ain't all so bad. I could use a right-hand man like yourself, just to handle little things. Maybe to go get my coffee or something. Whatever you find fit. But as for here today, Chris like Chuck Norris, I finally put you on the back burner where you belong. Pun intended, of course. But listen here. All jokes aside, me walking out of Hellbound is going to be none other than my hand raised in victory. So whenever you go back to the block, you got 3 days. Pack your crap and go, or fall in line. Because right now, you just got 86.
See what you did, Top Chef? You made me come out like you didn't even have a clue what you was asking for. You thought that you could be the true enforcer around here? Did you see what I did to them fools at Battle Dome? That was just the tip of the iceberg. And now you get to face me one-on-one. See, I told you I was bringing hell, but I'm bringing more than hell. I'm bringing an ass whooping that you ain't never seen before. You know, it ain't time for you to cook up no good lines. It ain't time for you to cook up no wish list. This is time for you to finally step up and knuckle up with a true OG. It's time for you to come to Doomsville, where I run this. It's time for me to show you what's really I meant when I told you that it wasn't going to be no way in hell that you was going to get by and get off in calling me out. But I will tell you this, Top Chef. Tonight, when you see me across from that ring and I take these glasses off, you know your time is over. You done ran out of a lot more time than thinking that you was running the enforcer spot in the Gentleman's Club. I take that with pride. You know how much pride I take in whooping ass? I done ran through so many people in BTV that people don't even call my name no more. And there's a reason why the man pays me the big bucks. There's a reason why you only an afterthought when it comes to enforcing anything around here in BTV. Yeah, that's just as bad as your food tastes. I gotta spit it out because I'm tired of even talking to you right now. Hellbound is here. It's time for you to meet me in the ring, and it's time for you to see what Chris like Chuck Norris is all about. That's pain. That's destruction. That's hell. Welcome to Hellbound, Chef. Now it's over. It's time for me to lay you 6 feet deep. Ain't no 86 no more. It's just me whipping your ass all up and down the arena, all up and over the ring. And I I might even split you open so I can leave that blood trail. When they come back and have to stitch your ass up, it's gonna be your fault. Cause you asked for this. You knew you wasn't safe when it came to facing Chris like Chuck Norris. Now it's over with. I'll see you in hell.
One, 2, 3. Bastard. 3 is all it takes. 3 seconds. 3 seconds and you beat me. But that was weeks ago. This is tonight. 3 is all it takes. 3 minutes. And that belt leaves your shoulders and enters mine. Because at the end of this 3 minutes, I'm going to tear you apart, and I'm going to break you limb from limb so professional you will never come to work again. I've got my polo. I've got my blue pants. I'm ready to change into gear whenever I want. I got this locker room all to myself. But when you want to call everybody in this BTB punk ass, when you want to claim that you respect everything you stand for here, you strike a certain nerve. A certain nerve that I want to split in half. And at the end of this 3 minutes, all of your nerves will be split in half. Because even though I know the body better than anyone else here, and even though I know the mind, the nervous system better than anyone else here, I don't want to leave any stone unturned in case you're hiding something from me. I got a minute and a half left. A minute and a half to whip you! Break you in half! Punk ass! Punk ass! Look, the Native States title is bigger than punk ass. The Native States title is grander than bastard. The Native States title deserves more than beard as your gimmick. The Native States title deserves Che Ta. The Native States title deserves home. The Native States title deserves to be held by a professional. And if by some miracle you beat me tonight, if by some stroke of God-given luck you look me straight across that ring, see this fury in my eye, and still have the resolve to come out on top, then you know you're special. I'll respect that. But punk ass, as long as that's what you are tonight, as long as this locker room is full of my stench, you've got hell chasing you.
BTB, here we are at Hellbound, where your Native States champ, the bastard, is going to take on the former Native States champ, Cheta. Cheta, 2-0 against you, big boy. 3rd time's a damn charm. So bring it. I want you to come in there. I want you to try to put me down and submit me. Manipulate my joints, if you will. But you're not going to, because unlike you, I'm aggressive. And I'm going to come at you head on. And I'm going to beat the ever-living hell out of you in front of everybody. So I hope your family's there to watch. I hope your girlfriend, your wife, whatever she may be, I hope she's there to watch as I destroy you and retain this Native States belt. Because when I hit you out of nowhere with that vicious heart punch and you're gasping for air, looking for a way out of the ring, I'm going to go ahead and dump your ass over the top ropes and I'm going to come out to the floor and I'm going to beat your punk ass down in front of your family, right on the barricade. Then I'm going to move the mats from the concrete floor. And you know what's coming up next because you've done been delivered twice. I'm going to throw your feet up in the air and I'm going to drop you on your damn head. But I'm not going to pin you just yet because I want your family to know that you better stop messing with this animal, with this beast, because I am a guy that will take your career. I will make your family cry. But I'm going to pick you up one more time, Chada. Right in front of your family. I'm going to show them your face while you're bleeding. Then I'm going to throw them feet in there one more time. And you know what happens then. That war 3 count. So I'm going to throw you back in the ring. I'm going to cover you for that pin. That good old 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to stand victorious. And while I'm victorious, the gurney's coming down to get you. I'm going to let him take you out. But I just want you to know that I'm going to prove my dominance here in this Native States division. I'm going to lead this division to the top. So I really do hope you bring your A game, and I hope you can really talk. Because, you know, that's what it's all about. I'll see you tonight, Chada.
Do you know what tonight means? Tonight is where we finally lay rest to Malachi. Tonight, I finally get a chance to take you and cleanly slice your head off your shoulders in front of the entire BTB Nation. Malachi, the demon has awoken. The devil has spoken. And tonight, I will dismantle you by grabbing you by your throat, lifting you up, and dropping you with Damien's curse right across my knee and not letting go of your throat. Ashes, we all fall down. And then I'm gonna grab you again, pick you up, and put you in some possession X, and sever you skin from bone. Ashes, we all fall down.
Damien, please. I told you tonight at Hellbound, I promised you that you will face the Reaper. I warned you. I told you the Reaper has been calling. And the Reaper is ready to maul and maim you, Damien. Please, tonight at Hellbound, my brother, the Reaper, is here. Brother, my brother, let him know what it's all about. Damien Blaze, I have come from the depths of hell to take you out. My brother Malachi has told me you have spoken his name in vain. We will come to the ring and take you out. We will reach into your chest and rip out your soul. Brother Malachi, you take over. Damien Blaze, he had told you, we warned you, we were coming for you. We will rip your heart out. We will rip your soul from the ring to the floor. Damien, Malachi is the only entity in Beyond the Belts. I'm gonna finish you before your career ever starts. I'm gonna hit you with the devil's mandible claw and choke you out. I will lick the life, the soul out of you, Damien. And as your eyes close and you wait for air, the ref will call you out, and the victory will be mine.
Welcome to the man's world, and welcome to the Gentlemen's Club's triumph in the 6-man tag team division. You see, forces of nature, it's no longer a force of nature that's going to come through and reign supreme over the tag team division. The 6-man tag team division should be put in a prominent position, not just concerning the type of atmosphere that only the Gentlemen's Club can provide, but having a force like the Gentlemen's Club to suppress nature themselves, creating its own flow of the energy needed to succeed. And at this time, you do not have it. Your time has run out, because I guarantee after tonight, when the 6-man tag team championship is up for grabs and the Gentlemen's Club and the forces of nature meet in the center of the ring, it will not be a hurricane, it will not be a typhoon, and it will not be an earthquake of dramatic proportions. It will just be simply the destruction of your world as the man's world and the Gentlemen's Club take over, sir. Because that is what our prestige and what our dedication will need to put those 6-man tag team championships in the right eye, in the right shine. And again, my fellow members shall elaborate as such.
As we come, as we try to bless, as we grace upon the 6-man tag team championships, myself, the man, and the Mac are here to let the forces of nature know that their time has officially come to an abrupt halt. And that now that as we, the Gentlemen's Club, grace you with our presence and we let you all know exactly what's about to happen, The Gentlemen's Club not only has the Brass Knuckles Championship, not only has the Light Heavyweight Championship, but we will also rectify what the Gentlemen's Club really stands for and what it represents and how the forces of nature have done nothing more but saturate, poison the minds of everybody within BTB. You know, nature is a very exquisite thing to the Gentlemen's Club. But with you three, you poison it, you let the atmosphere consume you. And with that being said, tonight here at Hellbound, as we grace upon what is left, we will rectify what it really means to be the 6-man tag team champions. And we will also let you know why the Man's World and the Gentlemen's Club is an atmosphere which you cannot possess and you cannot touch with even the finest cloth, sirs. Now you have a nice day now, okay?
So we have the forces of nature. Larry, Curly, and Moe, that's what I call them, because you look like a bunch of Three Stooges. Come on now, you got the Fresh Prince wannabe, Ludacris. Then you have Cam, who spends more of his time yelling and looking at the ground than facing his opponents. What, you scared? Ain't nothing to be scared of. I mean, yeah, I get you. I wouldn't want to look at the Gentlemen's Club face to face either. And then we have King Dot. I guess he stopped calling everybody liars because he figured out he was the biggest liar of them all. He figured out he was the biggest hypocrite in BTB, and he had to pull back the reins a little bit. You see, the difference between the Gentlemen's Club and the forces of nature is that, yeah, the titles might make y'all look good. They might make y'all shine brighter. But us, we make the titles look good. We make the titles shine brighter. Because ain't nobody could do it like us. And when you step in that ring tonight, just know, there's not a third team. You can't stand in the background and wait for the right moment. You gotta step up to the plate. And we haven't been seeing you do that at all. You gotta step up and put the other one down. Not just wait till everybody else does all the work. But we'll see what you're made of. I don't think you're made of anything really, because you're equivalent to a horn holder in a band who just stands there trying to look pretty. But Gentlemen's Club, me and the rest of my fellas, we're coming to take all the gold. We're coming to actually bring a force better than the forces of nature. But y'all have a great day now. All right?
The forces of nature.
Tonight, as we step into the unholy realms of the devil's playground, it won't be a happy corner. You won't see any kids playing on the swings or the monkey bars. This won't be a safe haven. You won't see the preacher speaking of verses of the good book. What you will see is the path to Hellbound. It's hell in a cell. And tonight, the forces of nature will test the hearts of the Gentlemen's Club, the Mac, the Man, and Tommy Ford. And tonight, carnage will be laid out as we bash each and every one of your heads up against that steel cage. I guarantee bloodshed tonight. We will send people to our favorite room. Room 215 tonight. That's the trauma unit, because the forces of nature, you take us out in body bags to take this six-man title from us. So keep going all out. We're going to show you why we are the upper echelons of this business. This King Dot will take all of you and line you up and hit you with the key boot kick and knock you into next week. And as we usher y'all up to the top of the Hell in a Cell, I can see Cam Fury and I can see Ludacris as they administer power bombs through the cage and your ass is on the mat. It will be the end of the Gentleman's Club. And tonight, King Dot, Cam Fury, and Ludacris will show the BTB Nation why we are Hellbound, Hellbound, Hellbound. You see, I came to Hellbound like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Terminator came to destroy anything in my path. And as I step through the Hell in a Cell, the first person I see is Tommy Ford. And since he's a light heavyweight champion, that means he weighs only a quarter ounce. So I began to grab Tommy Ford and give him a belly to back suplex into the steel cage. And I began to grab the man, and I began to shred his face all across the steel. So you can't tell whether he's a man, just like Chuck Norris, or this purple or blue Smurf. And I seen the Mac in the corner with his cheap Versace. So I began to take the six-man tag title and smash it across his face. Because the only Max that we respect around these parts is Max Julian. And like Max Julian, I'm going to make the Max stick himself with King Dot's Kendo stick. See, I'm on a path of destruction. And as Ludacris is banging on the gate to get inside, I begin to take Tommy Ford and I begin to pick him apart limb by limb. And I begin to grab Tommy Ford's face and stick my fingers in his mouth. And I begin to pull it apart. So he begins to bleed and he begins to spit up in his own saliva. There's the backwage in the corner in fear. King Dot begins to run across the ropes and give him a King Dot King boot. Straight to the face. Because we are the baddest spin on the planet. We are the forces of nature. And if you want to take these six-man tag titles for the prime competitor, the King Dot and the badass Ludacris, you're gonna have to rip us limb for limb, and you're gonna have to put us in body bags, but you're gonna have to come to hell to do it.
Cam Fury, thank you for bringing me in. Ludacris has been dying to come in here. The filthy one, Tommy Ford. You should never, ever join the Gentleman's Club as I take you by the throat and throw you against that cage. The only thing you see is your face planted there. Blood streaming down your face. Begging for Ludacris to stop giving you that torture. You cannot survive the strength of Ludacris. As soon as you pass out from that pressure, I'm just gonna drop you on the floor because that light weight of yours ain't nothing for Ludacris. As soon as your guy, the Mac, sees how I done to you, he tried to run away. But no, wait. I grabbed him by the shirt. I pulled him back in. And what happened? I clotheslined him straight down. Then I go, and I pummel, give him the Lucas stop, pick him up. He's there days. He doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what's gonna come next. I just pick him up, flip him down, and give him the ludicrous tombstone straight down to hell. And what happened? I feel somebody on my shoulders, I flip him over, and who it is the man. The man himself tried to sneak attack me. What I do? I just grab him by the head and I flip him over and looking at me dead in the face and I tell him straight out, you think you could beat me from the blind side? You're not. So guess what's gonna happen? You're going for the last ride. As soon as I do that, I punch him straight in the face. He's knocked out. I put him over my shoulder. I go back and you hear the fans. No. Oh my God. Straight out of the cage. The fans are cheering. The fans are saying, holy, the first ever epic match that happened here in BTB. Forces of Nature have destroyed the Gentleman's Club. Don't come in here and try to think you're taking this from us and not taking this at all. This staying home here with us, the forces of nature. They die.
You stuck my man, Tony. Okay, now stick yourself.
Come on, Goldie.
Stick yourself!
Was in the spring, one sunny day, my sweetheart left me, she went away, now she's gone, and I don't worry, while I'm sitting on top.
Beyond the belts, BTB, finally we are here, finally Hellbound! Finally, Omega and Hammer in the same ring at the same damn time. Except this time it's face to face. There's no come and hit me in the back of the head with a belt. And you know what I was thinking of, Omega? You're walking into something you shouldn't even be thinking about. Because war isn't here to help you. And Babel and myself, we don't have to like each other, but we do have respect for one another. And the worst of it is we both feel the same way about you. We both want to take your head up. We both want to rip your damn eyes from his socket. You know, I see your little promos day in and day out. It makes me sick to my stomach. Well, Omega, now I get to do to you what nobody else has done, and that is end you. Beat you down like a little bitch. Because you see, Omega, you call yourself the gatekeeper here. And you've been running your mouth about being mad and everybody congratulating me being back in the BTB. And all you do is run your mouth. And then we have one match, you got lucky. You know why? Because I took you lightly. I took you a little softer than I should have. My first match back didn't exactly do what I needed to do, but tonight I will! Because Babel and I, we're going to throw you all over the place in that arena. All over the ring. We're going to beat your head in. Because we both have the same feelings towards you. We just want to hurt you and beat you and, of course, shut you the hell up. Don't worry, Babel and I ain't buddies. We ain't pals. We're going to smash each other up a little bit. punch for punch, kick for kick, drop kick, whatever it is we gotta do to each other. But we have something in common, and that is to beat your ass up. It's the likeness that we don't have any for you. So Omega, I don't give a damn if it takes 10 of us to whoop your sorry ass. The fact of the matter is I just want to see you lying in a pool of your own damn blood. I want to see you looking up at me with the eyes rolling behind your head, not knowing if you're coming or going. And don't you well worry, at some point of the match I will hit you with that hammer bomb. You will look up at the heavens above you and pray to God that I don't drop you straight to hell. Because that's exactly what I will do. I will drop you on your back. You will feel like it's in pieces. I will pin your sorry ass 1, 2, 3, and if baby you get in my way, I will toss you in the crowd where you belong, in the stands, watching the big boys play. No disrespect, Babel, but you're out of your league when you're going up against the Hammer, Tony Morrison. Oh my God, you better lace them up nice and tight. You better put your gloves on. You better be ready to fight. You better put that mouthpiece in your mouth. And you better shut your damn mouth up, because I'm going to smash you down. The Hammer is coming down. Hellbound is here. And I'm going to leave you beaten. No. I'm going to leave you both beaten, battered, and broken.
Hellbound is here. And for you, Hammer and Omega, your time is at last here. The end of your beginning. And how appropriate that you two are bound for hell at Hellbound. You see, gentlemen, it's not a matter of if you lose. It is a matter of how you lose. See, I've had the psychological game from the very beginning. I've placed you both strategically at the right place at the right time. And tonight, 3 men enter hell, and 2 are sacrificed. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you love the scenery that is the face of Omega and the Hammer. Because now, the fun really begins. It is time to meet your cure, boys. Welcome to your worst nightmare. Welcome to your darkest dreams. Welcome to the land of Vignetta. Run!
The gates of the BTB are now open for tonight only. And it's a unique opportunity for both Vignetta and the Hammer. Because all you have to do is make it past the gatekeeper. But only one of you may have that opportunity. At least, any other given night you would. But tonight, Omega is pissed off because something that belongs to me was taken. Something that belongs to War was taken. So tonight, Hammer, we settle this once and for all. See, we've been in the ring together, Hammer, and we've had this opportunity. You've had a chance to walk through those gates and to make it, and you failed. But you're ever so persistent. You think if I keep coming back and I keep swinging, one of these times I'm going to hit the nail on the head, but it's not going to happen. See, because you keep swinging that hammer of yours, and eventually the handle's going to break, the hammer head's going to slide off, and you will no longer have a hammer. You will just be a useless tool. And then we have Inyeta, who thinks that he can just slide into the BTB, call out members of War, call out members of the BTB without proving himself, without proving that he belongs here in the BTB. As far as I'm concerned, Inyeta, I will send your ass packing back to the depths of hell in which you came from. I will leave Inyeta a bloody mess on this mat. Right before I give the hammer the Omega drop. And I end both of their careers before they even start. Look outside this place known as the BTB, fellas. Because each and every superstar that you see outside of these gates are slowly digging their graves. Because this is the heaven of promo entertainment. And if you want to be a promo star here in the BTB, if you want to make it, if you want to make a name for yourself, you first have to get through the gatekeeper. And tonight, you boys failed. Omega.
You're gonna see the Cryptic One run full speed and punch you straight in the jaw and knee you several times in the gut and not show any mercy whatsoever. I'm gonna throw you around the ring like a rag doll. I'm gonna kick you in the teeth countless times. I'm going to knock you senseless. You are gonna bleed. You're gonna go blind as the blood pours down your face, blinding your aspirations of making it out of here alive. bloodbath to run golden. It is time for the career of the Filthy One to be cleansed clean of his transgressions. Because tonight I'm gonna cleanse your soul and I'm gonna bury it where it belongs. And I'm going to make sure that the last thing you see before your world fades to black and hear one last time is new light heavyweight champion, the Cryptic One. And the last thing you see is my title on my shoulder.
Ladies and gentlemen of the BTB, tonight is the night. It is Hellbound. And you, Cryptic One, are about to meet your final match. Your final resting place. Your final destination to nowhere. Tommy Ford has tried coming out here and telling you exactly what I can truly do. And now it is time for you to finally meet your match. It is time for you to reap what you sow. I've tried telling you, I've tried warning you, I've tried giving you hints as to what you're going up against, but now it's time to finally meet me in my truest form. So if you want to be like Jay Sick, if you want to continue going down that path like Hunter Hall, if you want to continue to keep on lying to yourself and lying to the BTB Nation, well then by all means, keep running your mouth. Because tonight is the night I finally put it all to rest. Tonight I show why not only I keep this light heavyweight championship intact, but show you who I truly can be in my fullest form. So Cryptic One, you're going to have to go back and redesign and rebuild yourself right after I get done delivering this ass whooping to you. Tonight I Hellbound, I reclaim my light heavyweight championship. I retain it, and then I go into the back and I celebrate. The only way I know how to. So Cryptic One, I hope you're truly ready for tonight, because tonight is the night that this dream match gets shattered, your dreams become broken, and your nightmare becomes a reality. Because tonight, from the way that I see it, you ain't going to be nowhere but in the back of the line and then on to the next. Ever since I won this, I've been proving everybody wrong from day one why I am the light heavyweight champion. And it continues tonight. So Cryptic One, I hope you brought all the marbles in the bag, because tonight it's not going to be enough. You ain't killing me. You can't kill something you can't destroy. Fall in line, because I'm a BTB general. Stand up and salute.
You don't have to remind me that at Hellbound, I get a shot at redemption. I get the opportunity for vengeance, a chance to right the wrong, bring balance to the BTB as we cross the border of the United States of America into Canada. I know what lies before me. I know the task at hand, the trials and tribulations, the pros and the cons, the risks and rewards. As I take my failures at heat waves and turn them into success here in Toronto, Canada. Because the faction got love for Canada. Canada got love for the faction. But more importantly, Canada got love for Stunning Gordioso, the deadliest promos in the world. Charisma off the charts. Versatility second to none. Standing at the top of the nation. Beating my chest like King Kong, spitting fire like Godzilla, but still cold enough to freeze hell over. But Mac, you must realize that lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, and your birthday can't save you this time. That's history in the past, along with your reign as the Brass Knuckles Championship. Because after tonight, after I cut your mind from your conscience, and you're looking up at the bright lights, cutting in and out of consciousness, I'm gonna leave you with nothing but time. Play dress up with your fluffy reindeer suit. And what are you doing with a reindeer suit anyway? That's beyond me. I don't even want to know. That's him. I'm me. Stunning G, the boss of all bosses. The faction, the most prestigious, longest running stable in the BTB. And Mac, you ain't been hungry since you won that belt. Ever since I lost the title, we see less and less of the Brass Knuckles champion and more of Top Chef. Makes you wonder, where does your heart lie? What your true motives are, your true intentions. Is it the return of the Mac or the return of Chef Boyle D's nuts? Jekyll or Hyde, make up your mind, man. Which one is it? But don't worry, Mac. I won't have you carry my belt to the car, because I don't deem you worthy to hold it. And we don't want to see you get your arms tired now, do we? You wimp. Looking nothing like a pimp and something like a blimp. So go ahead and diss my traditions. Mock my city, diss my lyrical ability. But the one thing you'll never take from me is my pride. So Mac, the sleeper has awakened. I will be the next BTB champion once again. And with that being said, it is still the Faction 1.
Mr. G, it looks like it's time for our squabble once again. And as the Mac gets ready to go into the arena, my driver just has to get rid of the groupies, handing out autographs or whatnot. Because when you're popular and famous like myself, it gets to be a struggle. But I know you wouldn't understand. I know. You see, there once was a time when the Faction was somebody in BTB. Then the Gentlemen's Club, we came along and put you in your place. Bottom of the barrel. Number 2 at best, right? And you know a lot about being number 2, don't you? You're number 2 to Mike G. You're number 2 to the Mac when I made you the shortest BTB Brass Knuckles champion in history. Boy, did that feel good. But you see, I know a lot about being number 1. If you haven't noticed, me at the head of the Gentlemen's Club, the number 1 spot, everybody has tasted success. Everybody's at the top of their game. And with you leading the Faction, where did that get you? All the way back down to the bottom. That's a shame. You see, I'm here today to put the final nail in the coffin. Because there isn't any redos. There isn't any redemption. No do-overs. I already gave you a chance to work for the great Gentlemen's Club. On the corner, handing out flyers, trying to gain business for our grand opening these upcoming holidays. And what did you do? You squandered it. Just squandered it all away. For what? Self-respect? See, any job is better than no job. Because I know Mike G isn't paying you very well, is he? I know. Disgrace. But you see, the one thing that the Mac has well over you is that I'm just that much better. As much as you try to imitate me, you can put on the suit you want. You can put all the sunshades on you want. All the hair grease. I'm going to look that much better. See, I'm an all-around better wrestler, better promoter, better gentleman than you. And Mr. G, it's about time you realize that. And it's about time you just take it all in. And enjoy the atmosphere while you can. But you have a great day now. All right?
Here we are, Cam Fury, the hollow grounds of BTB, Hellbound. The battle line is drawn, line in the sand, burning. So now I told you, Cam, when I came to Hellbound, I'm bringing everything, including the kitchen sink. The same kitchen sink that Mama Cam Fury used to stand over, wash dishes. The same sink that you should have popped you in your mouth for talking too much. Talk. Because ever since you won the internet championship, you've been like Pac-Man. We might as well call you Pac-Man Fury. So tonight, Bravo silences you because ever since you've held the BTB Internet Championship, it's lost its prestige, it's lost its shine, it's lost its glimmer ever since it left the waist of Bravo. But tonight, Cam, it's all over because Bravo, it's showtime, hitting the main stage once again, spotlight on me. So Cam, understand this, tag a little partner in, have them come and grab your phone. Go to your local park. Take a few rounds, a few laps around the merry-go-round. Run up the hill to the swing set. Have your partner, hey partner, push me. Whee! And after you get off the swing, Cam Fury, stand behind the fence, put on your hoodie, grab your title, throw it over your shoulder. Because you promise, you feel this is your 8 mile, but no, you're against Sean Bravo. This has just turned into the Green Mile, sir. So Cam Fury, I need you to understand this one thing, this one very precious thing. Tonight, it's over for you. See, you can be Rabbit all you want to. I'll continue to be the Turtle because I will always win this race, Cam Fury. The story never changes, Cam Fury. So I need you to understand something, Cam Fury. As if you've never known, as if no one's ever told you before. When Bravo is in town, everything shuts down. And I just turned your little happy daydream, your boyhood dream, has now turned into a nightmare. And let me bring a little nostalgia to you, a little twist, Cam Fury. 1, 2, Bravo's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, get the crucifix. 7, 8, don't stay up late. 9, 10, Bravo's champ again.
As the bell sounded, all you could hear was the chants to destroy Sean Bravo. And as I looked over at Sean Bravo, all you could see was the sweat running down his face in fear. Because when he looked over at me, all he seen was a well-oiled machine of fear, pain, and destruction. So I walked him straight through the door of the house of pain. So I began to whip Sean Bravo into the corner turnbuckle, and I started to slap his chest like the little sissy that he is. And I slapped him again and again. And as I spit in my hand, I gave Sean Bravo one last chop. And I whipped Sean Bravo to the ropes, and I tossed him up in the air and watched him fall flat on his face. So I went against the ropes, and I gave him a leg drop across the back. And as he screamed in pain, Sean Bravo realized he screwed up. He realized that he was a washed up couch potato. And he is no match for the prawn competitor. He realized for months as he was sitting on his couch eating fruit roll-ups, that I was on my path of destruction. I was on my path of killing the hopes and dreams of every peon in BTB. As Sean Bravo laid in the middle of that squared circle, beaten and bruised and put in his place like the little stepchild that he is. I took him all the way to the top turnbuckle and gave him the most devastating fury bomb off the top ropes. And as he laid there lifeless, I picked his ass up from behind and I wrapped my arms around his neck in a fury clutch. And I began to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze until Bravo started to fade. And his arms went for the count. 1, 2, 3. And I win by submission. And still, your internet champion. You're not the bad boy, Sean Bravo! You'll never hold this internet title in. And as I pick Sean Bravo up again, I begin to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Little Sean, don't call for your mama because I am the bully of bullets.
That's right, call for your mama. I stayed off your ass out of respect for that woman. But if it wasn't for your mama, I would have broke your little ass down a long time ago. Jody? Little Jody? You know what I see when I look in your eyes? I see a scared little chocolate bunny.
BTB Hellbound, finally, it is time. Myself and the chosen one for the National Promo Championship. Well, Glenn, here comes your undeniability. Here comes your defeat. Here comes a reality check for you. And the reason I promote today from this national park in the Smoky Mountains is because, see, back in the day when real athletes would throw it down and beat the living hell out of each other, it was in the Smoky Mountain wrestling days, not the new era crap that you like to spit out your mouth. And see, I'm not going to yell, I'm not going to scream, so if the judges don't think there's intensity, then evidently they're severely wrong, because I've never been more intense in my life in this matchup right here. I'm well deserving of that championship, Glenn. And see, tonight, from the forest, where it all began for old school, when I discovered what wrestling truly was, I promo against you to tell you a few simple things, Glenn. One, you were never a defending champion because, hell, your last title defense never even happened. You were never an honorable champion because Hal saw the belt twice in 60 days on your shoulder. Now, me as a champion, I show up daily. I show them what a real champion looks like. I show them what a real man looks like. And I know you don't understand that because, hell, you're a part of war. And we know what that means. Well, you know, everybody's got a binky and a bib in that group. So, Glenn, I hope you thought this was going to be an easy win, that you were going to destroy old school. But I wanted to be real with you. I wanted to come on here and just kind of do a nice little shoot promo from like back in the day. And if the judges watch this closely, they will understand my wordplay is inevitable. I'm undeniable. I am the linguistic engineer. Unlike you, Glenn, who has to Triple H every promo you do, scream, yell, and put little vignettes behind you on a green screen. See, mine's all reality, and that's what today is. It's a reality check of old school taking your National Promo Championship. Now, isn't that a funny thing? You said old school could never beat you, and I'm going to beat you. You said old school could never take your championship, and I'm going to take your championship. Now, Glenn, I know everybody was expecting me to do something crazy and outlandish to you, but I just didn't feel it was worth my time. I felt like this is what you needed to see, a real, straightforward, cut-to-the-chase promo. So, Glenn, thank you for showing up to Hellbound, because you sure the hell didn't show up for the hype. But now, the game is over, and I am your new National Promo Champion.
BTB. We finally made it to Hellbound. And you have your National Promo Champion, the one and only chosen one, the must-see in BTB, going up against Old School. Now you see, Chris, I could talk about your beard, right? I could talk about your smoking habit and your coffee drinking habit and how you're not a very good role model. I could utilize that green screen right there, like you said. Hell, I could talk about the fact that you're a 78-year-old man with the haircut of a 23-year-old douchebag. I could talk about all those things. I could talk about the fact that you failed as a father. Just looking at Junior, that's pretty damn obvious. No, I'm not going to talk about those things, though. No, in fact, I'm going to talk about how it's an absolute embarrassment to this company, to the other stars, to this belt, but most importantly, an absolute embarrassment to me that I have to defend this title against you. It is an absolute embarrassment that there is no other competition here to step up to face me. It is an absolute embarrassment that Jose Bazaldi hasn't created stars to go after his big-time hitters. So we have to devalue ourselves and our titles going up against people like you. Have you ever heard this saying, always a bridesmaid, but never a bride? That's you, Chris. You're nothing but a jock-riding, coattail-riding leech who latches on to every other successful superstar and just hopes that you can ride that tidal wave of success with them. That's what you did when you were in war. You rode my coattails, you rode Jimmy's, you rode Eric's. But I'm going to tell you something. Not even superstars as good as us could make you good. You see, it's impossible to bring you up to the level that we're at. So you jumped ship. You went and joined Mr. Entertainment. And you say you're the one that retired him. Hell, that may be true. He might have got tired of having to put up with your ass. So he left. And now you're riding the coattails of Conceited. Jamie, how long before he does to you what he's done to everybody else? No. You see, I am embarrassed that I am defending this title against you. In fact, I'm so embarrassed that I don't even want to be your national promo champion anymore. In fact, Chris, you and the rest of BTB can all suck my
Ladies and gentlemen of the BTB Nation, we finally arrived at the main event of the evening at Hellbound for the World Heavyweight title. The fast-talking clown prince of BTB, the world champion, Conceited, I'm sorry I can't say it with a straight face, versus yours truly, the Marvelous One. And just as I promised, I brought my friend here, Mr. Payne, with me to make sure Old School doesn't interfere in this match. But before I release him to go do his job, I feel it fair to warn you. He's 280 pounds of pure hate and meanness. He would think nothing of tearing off one of Old School's arms and shoving it down his throat. So with that said, Mr. Payne, go find Old School. Go down that hallway, make a right, cover the perimeter, make sure he gets nowhere near this place. Thank you very much. He will do his job. Now, Conceited, as far as you're concerned. As I said before, I was happy for you. I was ecstatic when you won the world title because I knew you'd bring honor and glory to that title like it deserved. But boy, was I wrong. You've done nothing but make a mockery, a joke out of this whole thing. By holding this goofy contest in which whoever does the best impression of the Marvelous One gets a possible shot at the world title. You gave no guarantees, only hoops to jump through. Well, there's nobody in this world, much less this BTB Nation, that can do an impression of me. I'm one of a kind, I'm an original. And I'm standing here in the ring before you right now. And all I got to do is put my hand around your scrawny little neck and squeeze, and you'll start talking like a dog's chew toy. Just like that. So with that said, Conceited, polish up that belt. I'm about to bring it back home to me, to the Gentleman's Club, and to the BTB Nation, and bring it back to its former glory. Back to the United States where it belongs. There's nothing wrong with being from Canada. Nobody's ever invaded Canada. Nobody wants Canada. But the United States is always on the hot target list. There's a reason for that. Because we're the best. I'm the best. I'm a former world champion. I'm about to be world champion once again. And you're about to be one and done, just like I've said all along. One and done. Join the club, buddy. Because you and I are going round and round. And when it's all said and done, when the smoke clears the ring, I'm having my hand raised in victory. You're going to be laying there on that mat, dazed, confused, wondering what the hell happened to you. One and done, Conceited. I am wined down and refined, and I'm about to become a two-time world heavyweight champion. I guarantee it.
This is Conceited. When I took everything from Jakey Boy as promised, I not only took the championship, I also got the property he used to cut his promo against me. Let's go investigate.
Oh, this place is disgusting. No wonder why Jacob gave it to me for below market value. Oh, I get it. There it is. You had Mark's body resting in here the whole time. Oh, the smell. What is that? Oh, it's Mark's decomposing promo career. He's green with envy and jealousy over Conceited. But wait, he doesn't look that marvelous. Oh, there. That's better. Oh, you think you're marvelous, don't you, Mark? Let's see how marvelous you're gonna look right now. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I ran over your career, Mark. You're flat. You're about as flat as your promos here in BTB. Ugh. I called AAA, but you ran out of credit with Conceited. I got a question for you, Mark. How did you drum up enough mustard to face Conceited? Was it your miracle water? That stuff's disgusting. Or is it because you had a title run? Your title run was about as memorable as Let's Storm Area 51. But when it came to your time to be champion, you looked like one of those morons doing the Naruto run. Well, you were best to get the Naruto run right on out of here the minute that you found out that Conceited was the world champion. I'm gonna give you some options, Mark. Option A is to be my fan. Option B is to be my protege, and that's where it ends. And if you decline either one of those options, you might as well click on your Facebook, look at the BTB page, and unjoin. You're out of options, Mark, because the CEO is ticking me off because he sends me guys like you when I should be facing world-class talents, not guys that are unremarkable, Mark, unremarkable. This is a snooze fest, so you're best to walk away from Conceited. And let me tell you something else, Marvelous Mark. Don't take your sleeping pills yet, Mark. There's more to come.
This is BTB Monopoly, and I'm holding Park Place and Boardwalk loaded up with hotels waiting for you to roll that 3. And you're not even holding a get out of jail card, and I'm holding 12 of them, but I'm letting you stay in promo jail, Mark, because you begged me for this opportunity, and I was mistaken because I thought that you were going to bring something special, but no, you bring a 1970s Ric Flair gimmick that I've seen a million times before. I'm going to body slam you in the ring. Give me a break, Mark. If I have to hear that one more time from you or any other promo artist here, I'm going to barf all over my iPhone. Make it want to be an android. And when I go to bed tonight, I get down on my knees and I pray the CEO is going to deliver me some real talent. For I can have some real competition here and not look at the likes of you, Mark. This is Conceited. Thought you knew.